as well as Manis.
Is he banking this? No way. Okay. Trying to smooth it and get in that gap. Tough little shot to open the next morning. Yeah, beautiful stroke. What I see from Manis that I think you could say is that I see also with Tyler, especially when he gets loose. Really what I see with Federer, he can depend on his fundamentals. You know, like, okay, you know, of course I'm nervous, but just deliver the cue, and there's a lot of good things on my side fundamentally that's going to hold up.
Wow, it's definitely something where he's kind of mindless. Once he figures out what he's doing, he's just kind of mindless of that.
Sometimes label it to people as, you know, the hard part about our game is, and why these guys are so good, they figure it out. Just react to what kind of you can looked at and what you kind of feel and your gut tells you. And the phase that, and he's past this a bit already, where it can be tough for a little time, but I think he'll be okay in that department also. Got the one down. It kind of sounded funny, like there were a lot of little here. Kind of, it's not going to be easy no matter what it is. So put it where you kind of like it. If he gives it back,
I feel like that's a lot to ask.
Yeah, it was there though.
Wow,
that's the shot I kind of thought he might go for. He gets to let the stroke out a little.
Oh wow, that was something you and I talk about. He left him exactly where he needed to be to just.
Wants that to bounce a little bit. Doesn't want to be queuing too much down on the ball.
Yeah, he's not going to give himself enough time to really think about missing it. I can promise you that.
Show a lot in matches and put a lot of heat on some very veteran and experienced.
Down towards the middle.
That's got to go. Doesn't need much because he can certainly cut the ball in. Now, I was kind of wondering if he just highballed it, how the speed was on the 9, but he's getting more comfortable with the slick table as well. So watch out for the future if you're Tyler. Well, I was going to, well, the scratch, wow. It's coming tight, trying to fall underneath the 4. Hard to argue that. Seen almost 2 days worth. What's your thoughts? Who you like? Any other thoughts?
Mindset and execution. I think the young man that Styer is playing is somebody we need to keep an eye on, and then FSR as.
Because we really have gotten used to him being not only great, but very consistent also. And the best thing about Jason, besides how he's breaking, is the mistakes have been just.
Yeah, and let's not forget last year we were treated to his home room, but he had out here no distractions.
Yeah, and it's he's gonna play a lot of pool, so. All right, made a nice out and then a dry break right after, leaving a very playable first shot.
To tick too quick. I mean, he's gonna gain that split second with obviously maturity. Look at this.
Oh no, that usually snowballs a little.
And I'm definitely not trying to slow his pace or style up, but you know, in those important moments, just take that literally half a second can make a difference. Does the cue ball have the pace?
No, it doesn't. Seems very calm for his age, playing with the best players in the world.
Yeah, I totally agree with what you just said there. Just, you know. And he missed it to the thin side. That one wiggled in.
I'm surprised he played it. The underhit is usually the mistake when you give up a little piece of D8. Oh, he's overhit it. He needs some help.
Yeah, this is a big, big gift for the Menace.
Gonna get a little on the 50. like right on the 50.
Well, he doesn't want to give this back to Styer after Styer had it in the bag. Dead straight in here, huh? Okay. With the 3.
And that type of shot, I mean, when you first get down, it's like, oh, I got to hit it as thin, just like the 7/8 there. Have to play safe or maybe miss a ball behind it, just because you got to draw this now. Pretty perfect, though.
He makes some type of an unwarranted mistake. I feel like those follow-up mistakes have kind of gone away with him.
The new equipment has motivated him, and he's put in a ton of time with it as well, like he always does. But, he doesn't really, he said that a few times, but he doesn't just say it all the time. But you got to know it. He wants to win so bad. I was just going to say basically on serve and looking to get tied up. What a starter. Just a little above this, you can handle a lot. Stay off the rail, and 4, 5, 6 on the top end. That's a little light. That's surprising. Good thing is, though, the 4 to the 5 is pretty easy.
Really confident stroke. Nice and tight on the pink.
2 ways to look at that shot. You either hit the line you want, where you can go to the top rail, or you come close where you can kind of maneuver and manage no matter how you fall. Yeah, that's more like what I saw him at the Texas Open when he won it that year. The shot he came with off the rail earlier today with the 2 ball and got out. Probably the best out of the tournament. And that was the one that got away with that bank on the 8.
Especially after the glaring mistake he made on the combination following it in the initial object ball. Blowing that game. Recovery has been flawless.
Yeah, and when you play like both these have in this match, really not in a stupid manner at all, but just no fear. Oh, how sweet was that?
Just so accurate with the shot making.
Yeah, easy to let up on this shot. Hit it beautifully. Little gamble with that upper right corner, but why not?
Elevated just a tick here. Wants to beat the 6 now.
And it's kind of like 2 heavyweights standing in the middle of the ring, just throwing blows back at each other. I mean, it's midnight, another 45 minutes.
Just hit a ball like this after he makes the 2 in the left middle the way he did. Loves to let it go with that outside spin. Way of the Filipinos, by the way. They always have.
Yeah, and you're talking about invitations. There's some people out there that may have questioned this invitation. There wasn't many, but...
Yeah, I was extremely excited when I saw the flyer from Matchroom.
Yeah, and Cledios played well also, so... The youngest of the young. Shooting the line, agree more. All right, the 1's down. A little bit of a nasty kiss on the cue ball, but he's going to have a shot. A little bit of an angle. Yeah, it's clean, and he moved it too much. Yeah. The only thing that can kill you is hanging it. Usually it'll bank away. Oh, he needs a little travel. He's let the cue ball, it opened up enough to where he can kill the rock here. Doesn't have to go up and down.
But 3 might even just be able to kill it with a touch of left. Really just a flat ball with maybe a pinch of inside there, just dragging it.
AJ Manis picking it up, and really, I think a culmination of maybe that long flight and getting used to the table and whatnot the first day, which he didn't play poorly, just had a few kind of funny misses. He's looking good. Tyler's looking really good, but he's lost his last two, playing pretty darn well overall. He's gotten a little odd. He's got to come all the way down to the middle diamond on the left rail.
He loves this shot.
Look how pure it was, and the bounce off the second cushion. So AJ Manis with a 5-3 victory and picking up some steam, and really a pleasure to watch for both these guys. Made it not feel like it's almost midnight, Scott.